Institutional Research, who's economist and strategist at Emkay Global Financial Services. Dhananjay, morning and thanks for joining us on this leg of the show. I have to start off with the first big thing that we're tracking this morning, that's Infosys, 12% up move coming in. Your reaction to those numbers?
Yeah, I think it's a positive surprise. We had been looking at something like 0.7% dollar revenue growth. So the number that we have got is significantly above that. So I think it's a very positive surprise. See, I think we have been overweight IT in general. We were preferring Infosys within our portfolio. So I think it's working in line with our portfolio selection. So I think it does have a certain positive impact on the sector as a whole in terms of valuation.
Dhananjay, then is this probably a case for somewhat of a re-rating or probably investors to look at once again when we talk about the IT space from here?
So I'm not sure there will be a re-rating. I think this will be more to do with the management change within Infosys and the confidence that the new management will be able to instill within the investor community. I think the good thing about the result is that they have maintained the margin, and they have also said that the guidance has also been retained. So I think these are positive things. I think the strategy of the new management, how it pans out, there has been a wage hike, etc. So I would say that some of the fears that were there may be settled as of now, but I would say that the sector may not just re-rate per se, but it will definitely be an outperformer.
Dhananjay, let's move from the IT sector to the overall strategy as far as markets are concerned as well. You just released your quarterly preview report as well in terms of strategy for the markets. What's your call and what's the outlook as far as the index is concerned? And also if you can give us a sense as to what you're tracking for earnings.
See, I think as far as the market is concerned, there was a certain amount of some downside that we saw primarily on the back of worries about global liquidity. I think statements from Fed day before yesterday kind of tried to play with the word and soothe the sentiment, and there has been an upside following that. But I think by and large we are generally very defensive. We look at stocks which are in sectors such as where we believe there is going to be pricing power, gains in market share, companies that have strength in balance sheet, etc. So our stock selection in terms of portfolio has been fairly selective. I think selective and defensive. So why we are kind of defensive is primarily because we believe that the numbers that are there from a corporate results standpoint and the way corporate balance sheet is panning out doesn't give me a sense that there is a strong recovery going forward. So if we look at Q4 FY13, there was a earnings actually contracted by something like 6.7% for our universe, and in Q1 we expect there would be further contraction of about 3.5% to 4%, and typically we are looking at a situation where the top line growth on aggregate basis has been coming off to something like 4 or 5%, and in the non-oil, non-bank space. And there has been margin compression which has been continuing for the past several quarters, maybe more than 8 quarters. So I think earnings are not very supportive, and I would say that while there has been a correction in the markets and recent bounce that has been there, there is a good amount of exuberance that is actually priced in as far as the benchmark indices is concerned. We have seen the broader markets actually normalizing to the fact that earnings have not been up to the mark. for several quarters now.
True.
So I think that's our broader view as far as earnings are concerned
Fair.
and as far as markets are concerned.
So Dhananjay, let's break this up into some of the sectors that you actually expect to outperform on the back of earnings, and some sectors that you probably see some kind of underperformance, or at least that's what the expectation is.
Yeah, I think the positive things about the earnings that we are expecting are largely coming from non-cyclical and defensive space. So basically, wherever we see strength, these are coming from largely from sectors such as telecom, media, entertainment, IT sector. There would be certain support coming from FMCG as well, though we believe that there will be the sector itself is showing certain amount of deceleration as far as top lines and earnings are concerned and volume is concerned, but compared to other sectors, FMCG would still be higher. So and we believe that even in the power sector there will be better than the rest of the broader sector earnings. So we are expecting about 7% growth there. IT we are expecting about 11% earnings growth. Entertainment we are overweight here, and we believe that there will be a total earnings growth of about 16% for our universe.
Okay.
Within telecom we are also expecting about 16% growth.
Sure.
But cyclicals are likely to disappoint according to us.
All right, Dhananjay, fair enough. Thanks so much for joining in and getting us your perspective, and especially that view coming in from that report that you just authored. Thanks for all those updates there. All right, so that